he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. It's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week. You can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Unloads to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route. By the time he got his head around, the ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Got it in the middle. It's Oliver.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10.
Man, I want my running backs to pick those holes and get downhill, but there was no holes. So I just think he did the smart thing and stretched it out and ran out of bounds.
In this case, discretion was the better part of valor. It is often underrated to know when the journey is over.
Know when to hold them, know when to fold.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Kane. Makes the grab, it's Oliver. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Quarterback will keep it. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Working the middle, it's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to him again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying to set up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Looking to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's K. It's complete on the right side. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
You know, quarterbacks cannot stare down receivers, especially when thrown over the middle of the field. You've got to look these safeties off. That was going to be a small window to throw into anyway, but staring at that wide receiver made the safety's job so much easier.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads it downfield. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. Grab behind the line. It's Matthews. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here comes the heat. Thanks to grab. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw, it's K. He's got it. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Finds the tight end. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Oliver. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Off the play fake on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Oliver. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Catch in the middle, it's Oliver. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's K. It's caught. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Breaks into the open. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. New Two center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. From the gun, looking for a man. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Now improvising. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Baxter. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll run it from the gun. Spins away from the defense. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Red pass, it's complete. He makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and they'll have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He scooped it, and he scored with it. Took the fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Bowman. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Bowman. There he goes. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Give to the running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Davis. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Montgomery. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Looking to throw again. And it's a touchdown.
Man, that field shrinks. You've got to have the big boys down here that you can just throw it up to, let them make plays, make it look like run. All the big boys on the field, slip that tight end out, find him, they'll do the rest.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And some room to work. Past the 45.
Well, his legs haven't been a big factor in this game up to now. He picks the perfect moment in the 4th quarter to rip off his longest run of the game.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Picks up the first down, still moving. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. To the air, it's K. Tight end finds a soft spot. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After the first down completion, it's 2nd and short. It's complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. They'll send the back in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Dixon. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Caught over the middle, it's Bowman. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him! And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Man, we've got a back-and-forth battle going here late in the game. Fourth quarter, offense hits an explosive play. The defense comes right back, though, and gets the sack.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Davis. And he's knocked down.